Hey, hello. Why is everything so loud when I'm trying to record? For real, I don't know if you can hear that bus. Anyways, I want to get in the habit of turning this camera on more. Just because, it really helps me think when I try to explain things to the camera. I'm just hanging out at the basketball court right now. I want to talk about something that's been on my mind lately. The first few weeks of the year have been really terrible so far. It's been really hard the first couple weeks of 2024. But I found out something crucial. I found out something really important about myself recently. I actually have low self-esteem. I just realized this. I came to this conclusion just a couple days ago, actually. And apparently, I've struggled with low self-esteem pretty much my entire life. Well, not my entire life. I wouldn't say my entire life, but at least as long as I can remember, at least since I was a teenager. And I always thought of myself as someone who was kind of in the middle. Like, I didn't really have low self-esteem or high self-esteem. I always thought I was someone in the middle, I mean, other people with low self-esteem would, come to me, ask me for help, and, I would try my best to help them and talk to them and, just be a good person to them, try to help in any way I can, and they'd usually tell me that I'm pretty good help, and, I'm somebody who gives good advice. I'm gonna stand up and walk around a bit, actually. But I only just figured out a few days ago that I actually have very, very low self-esteem. And I never knew this until now, really. And it really makes sense as to why I'm struggling so much right now, and why I've been struggling in certain areas of my life for years. Like, back a long time ago, I used to go to this thing called 4-H. It was like a homeschool group type of thing, long time ago, I don't remember. But it was like an electricity class, but it was 4-H. And sorry about the light. It was basically teaching, there was a teacher teaching about electricity. My mom would take me to learn and build cool electronic stuff. And I really, really wanted to do it, But I just always felt inadequate compared to the other kids there participating. This is just one example, but often I would just want to cry at the end, because I always felt like I wasn't doing good enough in the class. I was never, I was doing the worst out of everyone there. Everyone else was doing better than me. Everyone else was understanding the material better than me. And I just couldn't do it. And I just never understood why. I couldn't understand what the teacher was explaining. I wasn't comprehending what the teacher was explaining. I wasn't able to build things in the class unless I had like a ton of help. And I just always felt inadequate. I always felt like I wasn't doing good enough every time I went. And I wanted to participate. I wanted to do good in the class. And I just couldn't for some reason. I always felt like I couldn't. I always felt like I was just disappointing people. Disappointing anyone and everyone. And this is just one example, but this has like kind of been a trend most of my life for a very long time. It's shown up in this whole low self-esteem thing. It's shown up in many places in my life, and I never really understood that's what it was until now. I mean, like, having low self-esteem has prevented me from doing a lot of things that I want to do. I've made a lot of goals over the last 3-4 years. I haven't been able to accomplish those goals. I've made a lot of even like short-term goals. It's really bothered me. Like, bothered me on a super deep level. Like, everything that I say I want to do, everything I claim I'm going to do, it's just so hard for me to do those things and accomplish those things, and sometimes even just to get started. Even just like making friends. Like, I don't even think I've ever in my life had like any genuine close friends, like in person. And I think that also comes from growing up with low self-esteem. And it just baffles me that I was never able to realize that I've been dealing with this for so long until now. Like, it takes me a great deal of motivation and energy and just like self-confidence just to hit record and start talking to my damn phone screen. And like, probably no one's gonna see the videos I make, and if they do, it's like 2 or 3 people max. And it still takes a lot out of me just to make these short little videos. Not short little videos, because, you know, I like to ramble. But posting these videos on my private YouTube channel, where probably hardly anyone's going to see, it still takes me a lot of willpower and courage and confidence just to do this. Just to do this. So I just wanted to express that today. I think I did a pretty good job explaining this issue to my mother a few nights back. And I just wanted to make a video talking about it real quick. I have low self-esteem. Sometimes you see people with their head down and have no confidence. Sometimes those people also have like low self-esteem. Sometimes you see very charismatic people who just like, they have this way they carry themselves, and they're always like confident, and they're always making friends and stuff, and they always know what they're about to do next. They always have these like abundance of plans that they have throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout their life. some people have high self-esteem, some people have low self-esteem, and some people are somewhere in the middle. And I'm trying to do things little by little to improve my self-esteem, improve my confidence, try to get my confidence back up. But I just wanted to express that today. Just wanted to let that be known, that I have low self-esteem, and I guess the first step to improvement is to understand the problem. And I think I finally understand the problem I've had for so many years, and it's not an easy one to fix. It's like a mountain to climb. It's a really, really deep personal problem that I've really never known how to deal with, because I've really never been able to pinpoint what exactly it is. I'd never thought of myself as someone with very low self-esteem, because, usually I'm the guy that helps other people occasionally with low self-esteem. I never thought of myself as someone with low self-esteem, so maybe one day I'll look back on this video and look at how much I've come, how far I've come, relating to my own self-esteem issues and confidence levels. Who knows? But for now, I just wanted to make a video talking about that real quick. And just because sometimes I just want to make more videos. I feel like just getting more into the habit of making these little personal type of videos is just good for me. It helps me understand myself a little bit more. I don't really have another good way to express these types of things, unless I make perhaps a video like this. So it is what it is. There's that. I think that's all I'm going to say. Have a good one.